Most people move through life in a fog. They see faces, but they don't see motives. They hear words, but they miss the truth. To the untrained eye, human behavior is a mystery, but to the strategist, it is a code. Machiavelli once said that everyone sees what you appear to be, but few feel what you really are. Today we are going to teach you how to be one of the few. We are diving into the dark triad of social observation. This isn't about being nice, it's about being accurate. Because in the game of life, the person with the most information always wins. If you're ready to stop being the observer and start being the architect of your own reality, listen closely. This is the first step to becoming untouchable. Pillar 1, the eyes. They call them the windows to the soul for a reason. When a person is under pressure or hiding a secret, their biology betrays them. Pay attention to the blink rate. When someone is formulating a lie, their blink rate often slows down as they focus on the fabrication. But the moment the lie is told, the blink rate spikes, a physiological release of tension. But there is a darker metric, the eye contact vacuum. A common myth is that liars look away. In reality, a sophisticated manipulator will maintain too much eye contact. They want to see if you are buying the lie. They are hunting for your reaction. Next time you suspect a lie, don't confront them. Simply look at them in total silence. Watch their eyes. The longer you stay silent, the more their mask will begin to twitch. Silence is the vacuum that pulls the truth out of a liar's mouth. To understand these mechanics, we must look at the master himself, Cesare Borgia, Machiavelli's primary inspiration. Borgia didn't just use force, he used selective information. He would invite his enemies to a banquet, treating them with the highest honor. He used the mirror, mimicking their warmth, laughing at their jokes. He made them feel safe. But Borgia was reading the room. He was looking for who leaned toward whom. He was identifying the leader of the dissent. By the time the wine was poured, he knew exactly who had to be removed. Never show your teeth until you are ready to bite. Mirror your opponent to lower their guard, but keep your inner lion awake. Use the fox to gather the data and wait for the perfect moment of vulnerability. Pillar 2, the 5-second silence. This is the most powerful psychological tool in your arsenal. In any negotiation or high-stakes conversation, the person who speaks first to fill the silence is the one in the weaker position. Why? Because silence creates a psychological void. Most people are terrified of it. They feel an overwhelming urge to fill it with information, excuses, or secrets. When someone gives you an answer that feels incomplete, don't ask a follow-up question. Just wait. Count to 5 in your head while maintaining neutral eye contact. 9 times out of 10, they will start talking again. And what comes out in that second wave is usually the truth they were trying to hide. You aren't forcing them to speak. You are letting their own anxiety do the work for you. Once you learn to read the code, you can never go back to seeing the world the way it was. You will see the cracks in people's confidence. You will see the manipulation before it starts. This is a burden. It is the cost of being awake. But it is better to be a master in a cold world than a victim in a kind one that doesn't exist. If you found value in these shadows, subscribe to the Shadow Code. We are building a circle of strategists. Think deeper, feel less, know more. We'll see you in the next chapter.